Good morning, St. Francis. Good morning, people of God. Well, I haven't been saying buongiorno, but I could do that. Buongiorno, St. Francis. Buongiorno, people of God. It is Thursday, the 29th day of May, 2025. And unlike in the United States, it is the 40th day of the Easter season. And unlike in the United States, where unfortunately by a horrible decision, the bishops have moved celebration of the Ascension to this upcoming Sunday, here in Italy, it is done properly as it should be. Today is Ascension Italy, and so that's where we're going, which means that on Sunday we will talk about the seventh Sunday of Easter, which again has gotten suppressed and misplaced because of this decision, which is not really all that good. So here in Italy is Ascension Thursday, again our 40th day of this Easter season, and this morning as Assisi wakes up, the Spoleto Valley does also, so the valley that lies below Assisi itself, the Church of St. Mary of the Angels, where the Pozioncula, the little church inside of a big church, that's where it's located down there. I think, I don't know where, I can't really point it out yet, so because of the sun's in my eyes. But even more importantly, what's behind me here is the Basilica of St. Clare, Basilica della Santa Chiara. So this wonderful basilica here, which it is open now at this hour. You can go in, you can pray, whatever, but you can't take any pictures. So it's kind of nice to have that as a backdrop this morning in the square. The larks are up. They get up in the morning and they get up in the evening, and it's quite interesting to see them flying all around. Again, they were present at St. Francis's death, it says, as he winged his way to heaven. The larks sang their song. So wonderful and beautiful thing to experience here in Assisi. But it is Ascension, and so understanding Ascension, it begins and closes with Luke. Luke in Acts of the Apostles, the beginning of Acts of the Apostles, writing to a Theophilus, a person or just any kind of anonymous person who is a lover of God. Again, Theophilus is what that means, or a brother of God, but lover, lover of God, and recounting exactly what it is that Jesus did, and trying to impress upon this person that Jesus is indeed the one who was promised, and everything that he said would happen again occurred. And now he takes his apostles to the Mount of Olives, and to a height again, and from there Mount Hermon, I think it is, basically ascends to the Father, but blesses them first, and says basically, continue my mission, continue what I told you to do, continue telling people about me. And as he ascends to the Father and the apostles gaze upward at this phenomenon that has happened, messengers, angels, appear to them and say, "Why are you staring at the sky? And Jesus will return, but you have work to do. Go and do it." And that's always, and that's about us also as baptized believers, that we are called to continue this work. Not just priests and nuns, not just bishops and popes, but all of us who dare to be baptized, who dare to believe, are called to continue this mission again and again and again until this fulfillment occurs and Christ returns. The gospel again from Luke is, again, Jesus sends them out again, to the mountain. So we have, a double kind of experience, of being sent up to this mountain where Jesus again ascends to the Father, but again, know that I am with you always, that I will not leave you alone and abandoned, that you have great work to do. And from that great work, people will come to believe, that I am who I said that I am, and that what I promised will be fulfilled. Again, this whole idea of ascension is not necessarily about Jesus, and about what it is that happened to him and flying off to the Father like this, like he did. It is now also about us. And the reality is, because the earthly Jesus no longer walks with us. The risen Christ not only no longer walks with us in earthly form. Again, now he is with us in a different presence. And that's really what Eucharist is that different presence, which is not about getting into heaven. So we have a big problem here in Italy, again, with people, again, moving into this understanding that all Eucharist does is make sure that I get into heaven. It isn't. It is making sure that we live our lives appropriately as believers on this earth. Living lives that, again, show this world that there is more than just pain and sorrow and suffering. Show this world that there is more than just, competition and aggression and violence, showing this world that God is present in it, and in that is great beauty, is great wonder, and that is summarized basically in the beauty and wonder that we are as the image and likeness of God. Jesus ascends to the Father that we might remember not only who we are, as believers, but also to who it is that we belong, always and forever to Christ, always forever to God, who gives us a great mission to be people who let the world know who exactly God is. A blessed continuation of the Easter season, a blessed Ascension Day, St. Francis and people of God, from the Basilica of St. Clare. May the Lord give you his peace.